You smile at school, you laugh at the right moments. You say you're fine when your teacher asks. And then you go home, close your door, sit on the floor, and feel nothing. Or everything. You're not even sure anymore. This is the life nobody sees. You've been doing this for a while now, splitting yourself in two. The version of you that shows up, takes notes, answers questions, texts back, goes to practice, eats lunch with people. And then the real version, the one that lies awake at 2 a.m. wondering if any of it even matters. The one that hasn't told a single person what's actually going on inside. You've gotten good at it. To good, people think you have it together. Maybe your GPA is decent. Maybe you're involved in things. Maybe you even help other people through their problems. And the whole time you're running on empty. You're performing a version of yourself that you built for survival, not for living. This isn't just stress. This isn't just being a teenager. This is something deeper, and you know it, you've known it for a long time. Here's what's actually happening inside you. When you were younger, something shifted. Maybe it was your home life. Maybe it was a friend group that made you feel like you had to earn your place. Maybe it was a parent who praised your grades but never asked how you were feeling. Whatever it was, you learned one very specific lesson early. Showing the real you is dangerous, so you stopped. Psychologists call this self-concealment. It's not just hiding. It's actively keeping parts of yourself locked away because somewhere along the way, you decided those parts were too much. Too messy, too embarrassing, too weak. And the longer you do it, the more exhausting everything becomes. Because now you're not just living your life. You're managing a performance on top of it. Think about your school day. You walk in carrying whatever happened the night before. Maybe your parents were fighting. Maybe you spent 3 hours doom scrolling because your brain wouldn't shut off. Maybe you cried without knowing why, but you fix your face before you walk through those doors. You make it look like you slept, you make it look like you're okay, and then you sit in class trying to absorb information while your mind is somewhere else entirely. And at the end of the day, everyone thinks you showed up, but you know you were barely there. This is the exhaustion nobody warns you about. Not the tired from staying up late, the tired from pretending. And here's what makes it worse: social media. You're watching highlight reels all day, everyone posting the good stuff. The parties, the acceptance letters, the group photos. And you're sitting there thinking everyone else has figured something out that you haven't. But they haven't, they're just doing what you're doing. Showing the version that's safe to show, you're all performing for each other and none of you know it. There's a second thing happening inside you, and this one is quieter but heavier. You've started to lose track of who you actually are. When you spend enough time being one person at school and another person alone, the lines get blurry. You don't know what you actually like anymore. You don't know what you actually want. You've spent so long reading the room, adjusting, shrinking, performing, that your real preferences got buried somewhere underneath all of it. And now when someone asks you a simple question like, "What do you want?" you freeze. Because you genuinely don't know. That's not a small thing. That's an identity built on survival instead of truth. And the cost keeps adding up. Your grades might be slipping because you can't focus. Your friendships feel hollow because nothing real is being exchanged. You sit in a room full of people and feel completely alone. You go through the motions. College prep, SAT prep, the essay that's supposed to tell some admissions office who you are when you don't even know who you are. And you keep pushing because stopping feels scarier than drowning slowly. But here's what I want you to sit with for a second. You are not broken. You are not weak. You are someone who learned to protect yourself in an environment that didn't feel safe enough for the real you. That was a smart adaptation. It kept you going, but you are older now. And that armor that protected you then is suffocating you now. The goal isn't to rip it all off at once. The goal is to find one moment, one person, one space where you can let one true thing out. That's how it starts, not a breakdown, not a dramatic confession. Just one honest sentence to one person who feels safe. You don't have to keep carrying both versions of yourself alone. The life you're living in secret deserves to be seen, not performed, not edited, seen. And you deserve to be known as the full version of yourself, not just the one you built for everyone else. You're tired of pretending. You've been tired for a long time. That exhaustion is not weakness. It's your mind telling you something real. It's telling you it's time to come home to yourself. You don't have to have it figured out. You just have to stop pretending that you do. Start there.